between Midnight Suns and Spider-Man 2. And man, your homegirl, man, she finally ready to hang out with me, man. I'm gonna go hang out with Magic, man, and watch a movie.
Magic, do you consider yourself Russian?
You answer first. What country can you say you belong to?
I have never paid much attention to borders and flags.
Chamber alters your perspective on the folly of nations.
What would you do if a country took issue with you?
Move my candy stockpile to limbo. Then wait until it all blew over. It wasn't awful.
Must not be her curfew. Of all the things to use magic for.
You like your toy, Chase? Huh? You like your snacky boy? Good boy. Yeah, I'm a good boy. Chase is a good boy. Good boy. Yeah, I'm a good boy. I got me a snack. I got me a pig here, Daddy. And they taste good.
Hunter, are you alright?
Here to gloat, Mother?
Quite the opposite. I was concerned. I could not sense you after.
Your pet monster nearly destroyed me.
An unintended and unforeseen consequence of your continued assault against me.
The only time I ever saw them actually studying normal ice
did not always mix well with
was when a film crew from National Geographic came by. The rest of the time, which was most of the time, the scientists were studying something they called sky ice. This stuff was totally different. We were never allowed to go into the laboratory areas of the station because the labs had to be kept super clean, and they said it would mess up their work if they risked letting too many
Alien
people
monstrosities,
in the lab.
Wanda's unchecked powers,
One time,
Banner's
one of the
unhinged mind.
researchers that I was friends
Whatever you were
with
planning,
showed me a piece of
you're
sky
maybe
ice.
beyond even
You
your
couldn't touch
forces.
the stuff with your bare hands
Your
because it was so
don't
cold.
trust me.
And it wasn't clear or white like normal ice. It was solid blue.
I do
He
not
said
need
that's why they call it sky ice. Because it was the exact same color as the sky. We had to wear thick, heavy going outside gloves to handle it. The stuff was so cold, it would instantly freeze your skin if you touched it. I don't remember what the temperature he said it was, but it was something like hundreds of degrees below zero. Way colder than the normal ice that was outside. He had to carry it in a metal bottle that was kind of like a thermos. He let me play with the piece of it for a while. It felt lighter than a piece of normal ice of the same size. Like it wasn't very heavy at all. It almost felt like you could throw it up in the air and it would just float back down. But I didn't try that. And it was also a little flexible when I tried to bend it. It didn't break like normal ice would. And even for a small piece, you could see through it. It was solid blue right from the surface. And here's the really weird part. It didn't melt if it watered. When it got warm, because we had it inside, it just started to shrink. It got smaller and smaller, but my glove never got wet. And there was no water on the floor, stuff just turned into thin air when it got warm and vaporized. He said that was the reason why they had to study the stuff right there in Antarctica. You couldn't take the sky ice back to America to study it because it was almost impossible to keep it cold enough during transit. And then they shared a verse right here where it says, "And above the firmament that was over their heads was the likeness of a throne as the appearance of a sapphire stone. And upon the likeness of the throne was the likeness as the appearance of a man above upon it." And we continue off where it says, "It would always vaporize into air." He said, Russian scientists had discovered the same problem when they tried to take the ice back to Russia. So that was why they all had research stations in Antarctica. After maybe 15 minutes of handling the piece of sky ice, it was almost completely gone. Just a tiny little bit was left. And my glove was dry the whole time. I'd never seen anything like it before or since, and that's unusual because I've always had an interest in scientific things. I think that's even why I got selected to go to Antarctica, because a big part of the interview was about science and what I believed about things. So I really thought it was cool to see something I'd never heard of before. The whole time I was at McMurdo, I heard people talking about the wall, like that was a special place. It's pretty common to find ice walls and ice cliffs all over Antarctica. The whole place is ice, but it's all just normal, white, or clear ice. So I asked my friend where they get the sky ice from, and he said it comes from the wall. I don't remember exactly how he described it, but apparently there's a huge wall of sky ice in Antarctica. He said it was hundreds of miles inland from the coast. I never got to see it myself because I was only stationed to McMurdo. I didn't get to go out on expeditions. He said it was the biggest natural structure in the world. Imagine that. He said that in the 1960s, the U.S. Army had a plan to bore a tunnel into the wall, but they didn't have a boring machine that could handle the super cold temperatures, so they had a whole testing project in Greenland where they developed ice tunnels and invented new boring machines that could operate at super cold temperatures. So this was back when they were going into forming NASA and all the other things that were kind of strange, the Antarctic Treaty around that time. Pretty close to it. And he says, like they did this whole big thing in Greenland for just practice. So it was like they were practicing to bore into the sky ice. I'm not an expert on that, but that's just what he told me. Then, once they had the new boring machine figured out, they brought it to the ice wall, or to the wall in Antarctica. He said that the machine bored a tunnel, I don't remember exactly, like 5 or 10 miles into the wall, but that they never broke through the other side of the wall, and that they still don't know how thick the wall is even to this day. And I'm probably not remembering this part correctly, but I think he said that at first the floor of the tunnel was solid rock, but after a mile or two in, the floor was sky ice, like it was sky ice underneath after a certain point, or something like that. And apparently the wall slowly builds itself back up. So it slowly builds itself back up after you cut it, because after a year or so, the tunnel had shrunk smaller all by itself, like a self-filling wound. It just starts closing up. They had to leave the boring machine inside the wall because the tunnel shrunk too small to get it back out. and after a few decades, the tunnel was completely gone. Like part of the wall was solid again. He said that now the scientists were trying to use technology to figure out how thick the wall is. He said something about putting earthquake sensors all along the wall, and that somehow you could measure the signal of an earthquake to see how thick the wall is. But he kind of lost me on that part. I never really thought about any of that after I left. It was really weird stuff, but I didn't think it was a big deal at the time. But then a few weeks ago, I saw a map of the wall in Antarctica, except the map was all flat and crazy looking, and it showed the wall going all the way up over the whole Earth.
Hunter, one symbiote
So since then, I've been trying to learn more about the sky ice that I saw and the wall that I heard about,
Yes,
but I can't find anything at all. So now I'm really wondering if there could be a
Don't tell me you're
connection
afraid
here.
of a little needle.
And that's how I found
most
this truth.
certainly
So I hope
not a
that
needle.
maybe some part of my
Are you
experience will
saying
help someone
tomato or
figure
say one
something out.
gamma-infused arc-powered
Well,
laser
thankful
technology?
to that person.
Either way, we're good
They
to go.
were telling the truth. That is some
Now we just
very
have to get close
interesting
enough to Venom to use it.
information given what we know surrounds us. We know that the firmament's not just made out of ice. It's something special. That could just be something near the
And I
foundations
suppose
to
I
prevent
have a
you from
plan
going
for
all the
that
way
too.
to it. The Father's
Actually, I
design
don't. Been
is
too busy
very
wrangling the
complex,
friendly Forge demon
and
with
he
more
has
exchanges
more
of
knowledge. He
advice
knows
in
what
order to build
mankind's
a
going to try to do.
gamma-powered
Those
symbiote
little
structure
nuclear
that
bombs
burns
they
hot
shot at
enough
the
to pierce the sun.
firmament was
But basically,
nothing.
we just need to stick the pointy
in
end
the
in him
firmament.
and let
They
the
can't
device
break
do
it.
the
They've
rest.
tried.
Once we
If
jab
they
that thing, the
could,
symbiote will be extracted
they
and
would.
stored within the
They
chamber.
can't.
The fluid inside should
And
maintain the
this is
sense
just
of
one of
molecular
those stories
integrity
that
indefinitely.
confirms a lot of what
Based
I
on
had
the saliva
assumed
left
would
on
be
the
going
last
on.
round.
I always thought,
This
man,
is
if they are out there and they can go to
Spider-Man.
it, they're
Peter,
probably trying to
think
drill
they'll
through it,
actually
and
work.
if they are, how have they not
I'm not
gotten through it
sure.
already?
To be
And
honest,
that would
I'm
answer
kind of keeping
the
an
question
eye
for
on
you,
this one.
because it
Look,
closes
Peter's a
up
good kid,
as you go through it.
with a big heart.
But this was back in the
He looks at
60s.
Venom and
There's
he
no
doesn't
telling
see
what
the
they're
same
trying
emotions
now.
we do.
Mostly guarding
All he
it, I'm
sees is
sure
his
that's
ego.
the biggest
From
job
what
they
he's told me,
have,
the two
is
of them
keeping
were
us from
exactly
going
best
there.
friends before the symbiote
And if
got
you
thrown
do
into
go
his
there,
hands.
you can only go to certain places.
But that doesn't matter to Peter.
It is tens of
It's not
thousands
going
of
to be easy to
dollars
get
for
this
a
happen.
one-way ticket.
We'll have to get real close.
Otherwise, many of us
I
have
know
already
Peter
gone
will
there,
do anything,
tried to do some
including his
sneaking
own
around
life to save
investigating.
him.
But this video here, it
Guess
only
I just
had like
explained and
300
seem
views. It's
distracted
really
all the
cool
time.
stuff. Wanted to pass
Look
this
what happened to
along.
me with Bruce.
I know the days of censorship happen to where you can't find stuff like this anymore. And I remember putting it in my firmament playlist. I just wasn't sure if you guys had heard about this and wanted to pass it along to you. Answers
Venom is
some
not
questions
Venom.
that most of you, if
And
you're like
Peter
me,
is not
had
you.
about what's going
Well,
on
that's
out
the
there.
point.
What are some of the properties
I look at
near
Peter and I
the
see-
foundation of the firmament, if
Well,
they're even
maybe
close
the
to
person
it?
I could have been.
Could go
if
on
I
like
didn't
that
have
for many,
money,
many miles.
fame, and
Who
my
knows?
dad's war
We'll find
profiteering
out
on
soon
this.
someday. The firmament itself will
Maybe I
roll
should
away
have
like a
kid.
scroll.
A kid.
But that second day of creation, where he puts
Tony.
this
End of
expanse
the day, we gotta find Venom
for
first
signs
before
for
any of this
seasons,
matters.
and letting us know
Symbiote
that
is happily
he will
sliding its way
return
across the 5
very
boroughs.
soon.
It's gonna
And
be
it's
hard
one
getting
of
any
those
kind of
things
reading on him with
that where
conventional
sensing
means.
is right around
As
the
in
corner
non-demonically possessed
due
Venom.
to the way things are going in the world and what they're trying to prepare us for, and all the divisions. They're preparing for a war.
Talk to you soon.
I'll go over that in a little while in another video, what they're preparing for and how you can be prepared yourself to not fall for the deceptions to come. But see you guys around soon. I know that this is a random video, and I'm just trying to put this stuff out there and stop procrastinating and share the information that I have while we still can. I'll see you guys really soon. Stay safe and stay real.
Talk nice, he'll give you what you want. Like you love.
Oh, yeah. I hear you when I see you. I hear you when I hear you.
How strong would Super Saiyan 4 be in Dragon Ball Super? Comparing power levels in Dragon Ball has become quite an impossible task, since the transformations and even base strength of the characters have reached astronomical levels. Therefore, trying to understand how strong Super Saiyan 4 would be in Dragon Ball Super is actually pretty hard. But Dragon Ball Superheroes helps a lot in this endeavor. The promotional anime actually featured a fight between a Goku Super Saiyan 4 and a Goku Super Saiyan Blue, and the result was that they were pretty much on equal footing. Does this mean that Super Saiyan 4 is as strong as a Super Saiyan Blue? Not necessarily, since Super Saiyan Blue is shown to have multiple states and levels of mastery that actually go beyond the full power form of Super Saiyan 4. However, again in superheroes, we also see a super full power Saiyan 4 limit breaker variation, which is even stronger than the full power standard. Therefore, it should be possible to say at the very least that the Super Saiyan 4 has a very similar potential to that of a Super Saiyan Blue transformation. How strong would Super Saiyan 4 be in Dragon Ball Super? Compare.
People before. It never
Most of
gets
them don't
easy.
stick around as a pompous version of themselves. Tony and Strange really need to figure out some sort of magical, unfallen Control-Z button, and fast.
I'll make it my highest priority.
Bye.
What's up?
I guess I could show you a couple of things.
Good stuff. Better than farming simulation.
No pain, no gain. Later.
I want to share something with you. Something I have never shared with another.
Magic,
When I was at Professor Xavier's school, I would listen to this album in my room all the time. Sometimes for many days straight.
Why?
There is not much music in Limbo, Hunter, unless you count the distant screams. But in this world, there is so much music. It is everywhere, which can be just as frightening sometimes. Limbo taught me it was best to be alone. It is how I prefer things.
You are not alone now.
Good, you noticed. The others would not understand. But I know you will, as we both have so much in... Of course. We are both children of darkness who escaped our destinies and decided to forge new ones. We are both reformed, trying to be good guys now, even if we do not always succeed. It's nice to have someone to relate with.
It is it not?
Okay, enough talking. Let's listen to the album now. The second hour is when it really gets good.
Feeling good today, girl?
What up, what up? Thanks for stopping through. It's your boy Ghostface Gaming. As always, drop a like, leave a comment. Like I was saying before, bouncing back and forth between finishing this and finishing Spider-Man 2.
How are you, Peter?
So, we'll probably get into Spider-Man 2 a little later tonight. After I get back to doing a few things. Got a team summit going on later today. Man, trying to get these kids together, man, and, you know, get them out the streets, try to keep them out of trouble.
Maybe they are trying to protect us, Peter.
So I'm about to turn the mic back off, fam.
To shield you a bit.
I've saved the city I don't know how many times. What do I have to do to prove myself? Grow a goatee like Strange?
I do not think that is necessary.
Good, because it would be way too itchy under the mask.
I know it can be frustrating, but you should not waste time wallowing in it.
I know, I should be doing something, because right now I feel kind of useless. Maybe I'll use the forge to bake a loaf of sourdough. Really get in Stark's way until he notices me.
If you want Stark to pay attention to you, there are better ways to make your point than making bread.
Well, I was kidding about that, but if you have suggestions...
Just walk up to him and suggest a way to help.
Okay, you've made your point. Fine. Maybe I'll speak up.
Excellent.
Just give me a bit. I'm a little rusty. The Sinister Six caused me to miss out on my speech class final.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge.
Just hope you brought me something interesting. To be fair, it does look interesting, at least.
Shh. Tony is working. Find more coil, send it my way.
If you can beat Carol in a straight fight, I'll let you skip training. Good time to take it to the next level.
Nothing's gonna stop me now.
Peace.
I see Tony showed you his new toy.
He did.
He is so in love with his toys. I don't suppose he's given much thought as to who should get close enough to Venom to use it.
If anyone understands Venom, it is Peter. He might be a good candidate for this mission. The ability to put ourselves in our enemy's shoes can tell us where they have been and where they are going.
Peter. Interesting. His innate humanity and unwavering empathy for Eddie Brock's plight could make him an ideal candidate. This won't be figured out right now, but we should decide something soon. Time is of the essence. But I suppose you know that better than anyone. We will talk again soon. Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter. Fellow, can emo kids be singular? Thanks, Hunter.
It is. The creature.
And pretty much the entire Hydra offensive.
No doubt stealing more of the priceless and, did I mention, extremely powerful artifacts housed within the sanctum.
I don't think so. They're fortifying a position here.
You're right.
We're never gonna get close enough to get a symbiote sample.
Oh, I wouldn't say never. Venom problem? No problem.
Wow, you got some serious range on that old Spidey sense, kid.
Or he got my text.
Either way, I'm your guy. Come on, team. I got an idea. Anyone? Definitely should have practiced that more in the mirror.
Sorry, kid. Can't risk a field trip on this one.
Yeah. Because you all have so much experience fighting Venom.
Spider-Man's cunning has proven to far exceed his years. In battle, not the talking.
Don't see any of us muscling in when the Mandarin's in town.
Okay, fine. I get it. What's the plan, Spider-Man?
Listen, I'm not a control freak. If you have any good ideas on this mission, I'm all ears.
My only idea is
Spider-Man. No, girl.
Given their history together, I suppose it does make sense to trust Spider-Man on this plan of his. What's the worst that could happen? Actually, don't answer that.
Happy to oblige.
Crisscross,
Crossbones,
and Eddie, and a really big... What is that?
Whatever it is, they brought an entire army to protect it.
Uh-huh. Sorry, just need to make a last-second adjustment to the plan.
Yes. The plan. What is it?
Right. Okay, stay low, wait for my signal. The time wasted. Suppressing gamma energy versus harnessing it. Oh, when Mother sees what I have become. What's up, Doc? Eat his brains. Signal! Signal! That was a signal! On you again, old friend. 3, 2, 1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
Parker, report. Parker, status.
Well, I am under a little pressure, but Eddie's right where I want him.
I take it we're on to Plan B.
I'd say it's probably more like Plan 1.5. I'm betting those smaller bells vibrate at a similar frequency to their big brother. May not be perfect, but they could buy me the time I need to get that sample.
We have your sample right here.
Yep, walked right into that one. Maybe, I don't know, you should have asked Lilith for cooler outfits?
I am impressed.
This ought to slow him down.
You only delay our meal. We will crack your tiny bones. Stop your struggling!
Man, this is just gross!
It's hard. For an amorphous pseudo-human.
always remember this place, Spider-Man. Remember what you did to us here before. We are done playing games. This place is your doom.
Well, he's moved on from wanting to eat my brain, now he's just trying to bury me. That's progress, right?
Just hit him with the bells, please.
Let us see if they have an answer for this. No mercy for the servants. Their strongest has fallen, but the fight remains.
Dent. Sure, just keep throwing bodies at the problem.
For this moment, little Spider, to squash you here, in this cursed place. When you are gone, we shall feast upon your new friend heroes, and then devour your precious Mary Jane.
Hey, Eddie, I know that's just Lilith talking through you or whatever, but shut up already!
Let's do it.
Now that was something.
Here we go.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
That'll work. This should help a little. You guys should talk to your union rep. I don't think you're supposed to be fighting on our level yet. They won't know what hit them.
No more
blow your nose on me? Don't like that.
Aid you if I can. Lilith must really want me out of the picture.
I'm Delta responding. Your web is broken, little spider. Your trap has failed.
He may be right. This symbiote sample is not worth your life, Spider-Man. We can find another way.
Tell that to Aunt May, Mary Jane, Harry, Flash, Felicia, Otto, and about 9 million other New Yorkers we're trying to save. If getting that sample means we can stop your mother from destroying this city, it's worth the risk. Just buy me some time.
You had your chance to escape.
No fair hitting back!
Ready for round two? Don't worry, I've got you.
I appreciate your concern.
This shouldn't take long. Ought to improve the odds. Well, damn.
If only the mother let me eat these weaklings.
They need our help.
Another round of warm bodies coming in.
You ever get deja vu, Eddie? I feel like we do this a lot. Here we go again.
Fair enough. I'm saving my energy till we need it. Precisely what I needed.
You did not think I was done, did you?
Oh, this should be good.
No time to lick our wounds.
Try this on for size. Thanks, hold! Eddie, I thought we were friends!
Why am I so popular today?
Just stop already! Oh man, more Hydra incoming! I've got enough webs for all of you.
Love the effort. Don't mind if I do. Getting it done anyway. They don't all have to be pretty. I'm saving my energy for you. How much is Lilith paying you guys anyway? It can't be enough.
Come on, Eddie, just give it up already. How about we hit up that Chinese buffet over in Bushwick? My treat!
All the food we need is right in front of us. I'll be happy with you.
You really seem to like me.
I don't think they like me. I think they like me. I don't do this for just anyone.
That is one awesome suit. Here we go! Nice! Let's do this!
Here we go. Does Hydra even pay you enough to cover your medical bills?
They won't know what hit him.
Well executed.
Hey, cut that out! Someone's hurt. We are putting up a good fight this time.
Let us see if they have an answer for this. This shall be of great help.
I'm going for it! Just the boost I needed!
They cannot possibly match your strength. This shall be of great help.
Fair enough.
This ought to slow him down.
You are puny. Stop your struggling.
Man, this is just gross!
Await reinforcements. We will always remember this place, Spider-Man. Remember what you did to us here before. We are done playing games.
Well, he's moved on from wanting to eat my brain, now he's just trying to bury me. That's progress, right?
Just hit him with the bells, please.
Pain only makes us hungrier.
You have earned this.
No fair hitting back. First you die, then we eat.
Suppose we should not underestimate this thing.
Like a little bird. for this moment, little spider. To squash you in this cursed place. We shall feast upon your new friend heroes. And then devour your precious Mary Jane.
Hey, Eddie, I know that's just Lilith talking through you or whatever, but shut up already.
They don't all have to be pretty.
You are within our reach.
Anybody got the number on that truck? Did you just blow your nose on me? Shields are holding.
I hope to break my resolve.
Guess we're not done yet.
Your web is broken, little spider. Your trap has failed.
You may be right. This symbiote sample is not worth your life, Spider-Man. We can find another way.
Tell that to Aunt May, Mary Jane, Harry, Flash, Felicia, Otto, and about 9 million other New Yorkers we're trying to save. If getting that sample means we can stop your mother from it's worth the risk. Just buy me some time.
Hey, the jerk store called. They're running low on you guys.
Hail that!
This should be good. Ought to improve the odds.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Pain is angering.
This shouldn't take long. Who's the boss now?
How many times is that? Our friend is down. Cannot keep this up forever.
We can. Your puny bell of tin and copper can defy the power of the Midnight Sun.
Don't forget arsenic, lead, zinc, and silver. 7th grade trip to the Liberty Bell.
Let's do it. This should help a little. Here we go.
Fragile, but not as fragile as you.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
I know that wasn't your signature move. No, don't like that.
Our team is falling apart.
This is not good. At least you get to travel to new, exciting destinations before you get beat up.
Fair enough.
This ought to slow him down.
tells us to hurry. Hold still, little one.
If you wanted a hug, you could have just asked.
It's hard. For an amorphous pseudo-human.
We'll always remember this place, Spider-Man. Remember what you did to us here before. We are done playing games. This place will be your doom.
Well, he's moved on from wanting to eat my brain. Now he's just trying to bury me. That's progress, right?
Just hit him with the bells, please.
Hail that! Welcome assistance. The advantage is mine. You had your chance to escape.
Fragile, but not as fragile as you. First you die, then we eat. We are tired of
That one hurt.
I'm gonna get you for that.
Reinforcements inbound. We have longed for this moment, little spider, to squash you in this cursed place. When you are gone, we shall feast upon your new friend heroes. And then devour your precious Mary Jane.
Hey, Eddie. I know that's just...
Will not forget that.
That'll work. Does Hydra even pay you enough to cover your medical bills?
Coming at you.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Let's do it.
Soon we eat.
Hey, cut that out.
You will regret ever facing me.
Guess we're not done yet.
may be right. This symbiote sample is not worth your life, Spider-Man. We can find another way.
Tell that to Aunt May, Mary Jane, Harry, Flash, Felicia, Otto, and about 9 million other New Yorkers we're trying to save. If getting that sample means we can stop your mother from destroying this city, it's worth the risk. Just buy me some time.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Uncle Tony's got your back.
I feel better already.
Here we go. They won't know what hit them. I gotta say, the whole Hail Hydra thing is pretty stale. Got any new material?
Look how fragile you are.
So what manner of creature are you?
Stuff like that.
Just a scratch.
Regroup and await reinforcements.
We cannot keep this up forever.
We can. Hear it. Your puny bell of tin and copper can defy the power of the Midnight Sun.
Don't forget arsenic, lead, zinc, and silver. 7th grade trip to the Liberty Bell. Here we go again. Right, feeling it.
I'm saving my energy until we need it. How much is Lilith paying you guys anyway? It can't be enough.
You are puny. You will wait here.
All right, get this off me. I'm serious.
I suppose we should not underestimate this thing.
Maybe you're not taking me seriously.
Their persistence is irritating.
More Hydra coming in quick.
Focused effort. You are lucky to still be breathing. Do your best. knee. I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics.
First.
Hydra's standards have fallen a great deal. The only one left standing. All right. I felt that one. They really want to get on my bad side. I will be keeping my organ meat, thank you very much.
Powering up.
You don't have to tell me twice. I'm going for it. Should come in handy. Try this on the side. That armor must be stronger than it looks. Otherwise, you're in trouble. This one's for you.
This should be good.